Hi guys, very good afternoon to you. Um, so it's been a while since I sort of did anything on a spiritual note. So today I wanted to do something different, and the question we're asking today, the pick a pile we're doing today, is the question is, what are you at your core? Who are you really? Okay, so this question means that we are looking at your soul self. What is the unique quality about your soul? What is it that you are um, what is your essence like? Okay, so if it's a little bit much for you guys, this is not the pile for you. But people who are interested in something spiritual, we are going to do that today. All right, so I want you to concentrate on the question, who are you really, okay, at your core? uh, Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Pile number one is the green aventurine. Pile 2 is the Angelite, and pile 3 is the clear quartz. So please pause your videos and pick a pile. Right, so let's start. So pile number 1, with the green aventurine, who are you really like? Who are you at the core? All right. I think the cards want to jump out. All right. I will fight. Okay. Nine of Wands. The Sun. Seven of Wands. And Dance with Life. Okay. Okay, I hope you can see this. All right, perfect. So, right off the bat, guys, I feel a lot of masculines might be watching this, because I'm seeing all of this as a lot of fire energy. With the two wands cards here, it's fire. With the sun, it's fire. I will fight. This looks like wands to me, frankly. And then dance with life is a fun energy, which is again fire, actually. So it's possible that quite a few of the masculines have picked up this pile. But at the core of you, pile 1, you guys are fighters. All right? You guys are fighters. You guys are survivors. You fight. You stick by what you want. With the fighting card and the Seven of Wands here, I'm seeing that no matter what comes at you, it's like you are in this protective bubble, and something inside you, your soul self, your core self, is what keeps you, you are unflinching in the face of diversity, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you are people who will not give up. I'm seeing a bubble here as well in this person, or around this person. I'm seeing a bubble here also. It's almost like you guys are protected, okay, because you are fighters. You don't give up. There is a soul spark within you, which is a very vibrant force, I sense. All right, with the sun card here, I really feel that you get your fighting spirit, your positivity, your enthusiasm. It's almost like a childlike energy. You get it from the source energy. You get it from God, your soul, whatever you want to label it. You are very childlike. I sense a lot of you are very childlike in nature. It's possible you like to dance. Both these people here are dancing. You like to celebrate life, do something to change your energy. I don't think you are people who kind of stay down for a very long period of time. All right, you are very tuned into your inner child. Even if your inner child is suppressed, I sense that you don't stay down for long, because you are warriors, you're fighters, pile one. Okay, at the core of you is the life force energy which actually motivates you time and time again, no matter what the diversity, no matter how long you have to wait for it. I feel that you guys always rise. You always rise back up, you always get back up, dust yourself, and continue. I also feel that you guys are very patient when it comes to achieving your goals. You're very patient. You know somewhere inside that, life is a dance. Life is something to be enjoyed. Yes, there are going to be ups and downs in life, but if there is a down, there is always going to be an up. You know this at a very core level. Pile one, I guess you people know that the fluctuations, the up and down of life, and you are willing to wait it out. You are patient that way. You're very patient people. You can keep your spark alive no matter what. No one can defeat you when it comes to your positivity, when it comes to your hope, and when it comes to your strength of spirit. All right, you are very strong people. It's almost like I sense that you guys are protected somewhere. Maybe it's your guides, or I'm sensing a lot of source energy. It's possible you guys are connected to the source, and from there you get your positivity. That whatever temporary downs one experiences in human life are just that, temporary. Okay, you always rise back up, you always dance with life. I sense you're very jolly, lively people. When it's the saying that I'm getting here is, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. This is the kind of energy I'm seeing for you, pile number one, at the core. All right, it's also possible that you guys are very, very very certain, very strong in your beliefs. You are very strong in your beliefs. You are unshakable. You're willing to wait it out, but you are not people who will, change your mind or your beliefs or your foundations that easily, because somewhere you have this connection to the divine, to your soul self, and that does not allow you to sort of get influenced or brainwashed or whatever. Okay, now with the fighter card as well as the 7 of Wands, I sense that you guys might just be rebels at heart. Okay, you are people who might not conform to society's standards. You might be people who take very different vocations or careers or hobbies in your life. You might be having very different thought processes. You might be having very different relationship connections. And I really feel that you guys are rebels at heart. You do not stick by tried and tested standards, because you are somewhere in the deepest core of yourself connected to the truth, to light, to love, and to happiness. All right, you are probably people who don't stay down for a very long time. You like to enjoy life. You like to fight any problems that you get. You are not people who will stay down for a very long time, I sense. Okay, you have a fighter spirit, you have a warrior spirit, you have a rebel spirit, and you're willing to wait. I don't sense this as fighting really. I'm sensing this as determination within, right? Nobody can shake the core of you because you are the sun. You are, purely connected to your soul self, and that is what guides you in your life, I feel. Okay. You probably see life as, something to be enjoyed, something to be enjoyed moment to moment. Whenever it's happy, you probably, you know when you whenever there are good times, I think you enjoy them to the core, and when there are bad times, you wait it out. So you have a beautiful balance. And on this 3D reality, I sense that this is something very important that's needed. um, Having a very strong core or foundation is very important in your existence on this planet. If your core is not strong, I do feel you get tossed around like a leaf in the wind. And you guys, I sense, are not like that. You are somewhere masters. You already know the truth. Maybe it might be on a subconscious level. You probably already know the reality behind all of this, and that's why you refuse to stay down. You fight it out. you f- I do feel a rebel spirit here. I see a fun, joyous, rebellious, a joyful, very sun energy. That is why I said in the beginning itself, I'm seeing this as more of a masculine energy. So it's possible, if you're a feminine, that you have a very enhanced masculine side. Okay. And if you are a masculine, then you already know why you picked this pile, right? So I really feel that, you people are people who are inspirational. When I see do something to change your energy, and then I see the sun, I sense that you are people who can inspire people. I don't know if you are in that, in any field or something. Even if you're not, I sense people might like to stay in your company, because you inspire them. Your energies make their lighten up their energies, make their energies more positive, right? I also sense a very strong feeling of you being advocates for the underdog, meaning it is possible you might be fighting for social causes, environmental causes, possibly animal rights or something like that. You are people who would be very good at fighting for causes that you believe in, because you can handle that. All right. You have so much positivity, so much action, so much energy, that you inspire people, and you can also protect and take care of the underdogs. I also sense you're very patient, all right? This is also something very beautiful as a quality in your core self, that, most of us are so impatient about getting results, but you guys are fine with it. You know that you will get it eventually. You know. There is a very deep understanding, a very wise understanding, that you will get what you want. That's another thing I'm seeing. This pile is bursting with positivity and action. And I don't know, this is a beautiful energy. I'm feeling very lighthearted when I see this. There's a feeling of, pile number one being, saying something like never quit, right? Because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Because you guys are such bursts of light and enthusiasm. I'm sure your friends know that, or people around you know that. You're just this person who inspires people to be happy no matter what. And I sense that this is what you are at the core, and this is amazing, because it really does take a lot, to stay positive in life. And if you are this and you're inspiring people to be this, congratulations to you, and thank you for doing that, right? Now let's go to pile 2. Sorry, excuse me. So pile 2 with the Angelite. I am light. The Moon. Page of Wands. Judgment. And play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay. So pile 2. What are you at your core self? Who are you really? Okay. Now I am seeing like two personality types here. I am seeing you both, you being a mix of shadow and light, of two different personalities, right? Now pile 2, first thing in your personality I sense is that you people are fun people. There is a side of you which brings light, okay? Light, laughter, fun, communication. All right? You guys are probably, like light bringers, or bringers of knowledge or truth or something like that, to the community or people around you, right? You are light beings for sure, okay? You are probably star seeds, you are from other planets, but what I'm seeing with this card here is that you are kind of guides, you probably show people the light. Maybe because you guys are deeply, deeply intuitive. With the Moon card here, I'm sensing that your waters run deep. It's possible, with the Play card, that people might think that you are all about fun initially, maybe on the surface, because it says have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So I sense here that, some of you might even be party animals, love going out, meeting friends, having fun. But there is a side of you which is so, so deep. Your waters run deep, pile 2. All right. And that is the reason why I am seeing you guys as light bringers. People who show the light, people who show happiness, fun, light to people. All right. I also feel that you might be very good at communicating with people, because when I see the Page of Wands and the Play card, I do sense that, for a lot of you, you might be, guiding people, even if you're not in a profession like that. I sense that you are a light, a mentor, or a guide for people, and you do it via communication, I sense. All right, because Page of Wands is about communication. But when I actually look at the imagery of this card and then I look at Play, these people, they seem almost similar. So there's a beautiful energy of vibrancy, of fun, of playfulness. There is a side of you which is that way. It's good fun. It's really good fun to be around you people. Or even if you don't do that with people, I think in general, I feel you people like to have fun. All right, nothing wrong with partying, nothing wrong with meeting people, nothing wrong with having a drink session or something like that, right? It kind of lightens up the mood. I sense you are people who have this ability, pile 2, to make yourself happy. You, I sense, are not people who like to depend on people too much. You are your own happiness. I'm seeing this circle here, and this person seems to be dancing, and it's almost like a replenishing energy, like it's a circle, it keeps going round and round. So it's almost like, you are people who are innately very positive people and can make yourself as well as others happy. All right, you like to play, you like to have fun. When things become very serious, you like to lighten up the atmosphere. You probably, I think, some of you might even be very popular or, with your friends on social media. Some of you might be celebrities. I don't know. It's very possible that you are in the limelight, I sense, right? And even with the I am light, it is very possible that some of you are in the public eye, or well noticed, or well accepted. All right, but there is a side to you. Now if you look at these cards, these are all very fun cards. I'm seeing pinks and yellows and all of that. But here, when I come here, these two cards are deep. So it's almost like, I'm seeing like a drastic difference. Like if I look at a curve, it goes from down to up. All right, and the inner self of yours is so deep that it is. I sometimes feel, when I see when I'm seeing these cards, it's almost like there are two people here. There is this earth self here, right? And there is this inner self, the astral of this person. So it's almost like you show a certain side to the world, pile two. Okay, you might be showing the side of this one dog howling at the moon, right? You show one side, but actually you are so much more deeper and more expanded and bigger than what you really show. Okay, now when I see when I see these deep waters here, I sense you're very, very emotional people. All right, yes, you have all this fun energy and you like to play around and celebrate and all of that, but inside you are very deep waters. You're probably people who are very intuitive, extremely sensitive, extremely emotional, prone to getting affected by moon cycles, I sense, right? Prone to feeling a little lost and lonely at times, right? Probably sometimes lose direction or something like that. You are so sensitive that I sense that sometimes you even get shaken up, by life, by circumstances, something like that. All right. Now, the other thing I see with these two cards here is that you probably have very strong psychic intuitive gifts. All right, I'm not sure whether you have them already. Maybe you are in this phase of just having fun in life. All right, it's possible you are just maybe at a certain age where you just want to have fun, you want to party, you want to celebrate, and you haven't yet discovered this side of you. But I sense this is going to happen in a sudden epiphany, a sudden moment where you will be awakened to your higher self, to a higher reality, to a deeper reality. And that's when I sense that your psychic intuitive powers are going to increase, and you are people who can grasp the reality of life and the depth of emotion very strongly and very quickly, I sense. Okay, so it's almost like you decided that you're gonna have fun for the initial part of your life or whatever phase of life you're in, and then suddenly your plan, according to your plan, you were supposed to awaken at a certain time, and you awakened, and now you can see beyond, much beyond, right? So I sense you guys are very strong psychics, or probably people who predict things, who are very intuitive. I also see that you probably might be channelers or something. You have a very active higher self, I sense. Okay, and that's where I come to the I am light card, because once you guys plumb your depths, is what I'm hearing. Once you guys plumb your depths, you understand what you are really all about, and you have this sort of epiphany or a breakthrough moment or an awakening. That's when you are going to be people who actually light up the path for people. Light up the path for people who are lost, who are drowning. I'm getting a very strong sense of counselors, healers, therapists, light workers, something like that. So it's possible maybe in life you've either had that experience or are going to have that experience where you're going to, come into some sort of an awakening which is going to launch you into your deepest core self. All right? I do feel there to be like this distinct difference in your life. So it's possible that the first part of your life is going to be all about fun and joy and playfulness and partying and all of that, and then suddenly you're awakened to a higher reality, a higher perception, and that launches you into a path to help others, who are drowning. You have a very strong life purpose, pile 2. If you're still not in it, it's possible it's going to be revealed to you later. But you are deeply empathic, deeply guided, emotional, intuitive people. If you have not yet discovered it, you will discover it in the future. But you are meant to be guides. You're meant to be guides for people who are lost and lonely and seeking direction, because you have that blessing from a higher power. If you don't have it already, you will have it. And so that is what makes you the light, and that is what makes you at your core self light. And it's possible that once you lead people out, and I do sense communication through it, so it's possible you might be involved in communication to guide these people, to help these people. And I sense that once you guide these people, you are looking at some sort of a vision where you want life to be fun and joyous and not so serious and deep all the time. So these are two distinct sides of you, and there's a very deep side and there's a very fun side. All right, so this is what you are at your core, pile 2. Interesting. Let's go to pile 3. All right, so pile 3 with the clear quartz. I am captivating. The devil. The magician. Queen of Cups. Star Mother. Okay, so pile number 3. What are you at your core? What are you all about at the core? Let's see. Okay, so I feel pile number 3 people. I'm so sorry, I keep mixing up my piles, but I'm so much in the flow that sometimes I end up saying the wrong pile, so please excuse me for that. I don't know why, when I see this devil card here, I'm sensing that you people, all right, you are people who have chosen to experience the dark side of the soul, of life, so that you can see what the light side of the soul is all about. This has been a subconscious or a higher self plan by your soul, so that you can understand the importance of darkness and light. So it's almost like if you don't know, if you don't see darkness, how do you know that it's light? Right? I'm getting a very strong sense here that, only you guys are people who are, I don't know, at the core, I'm sensing that you guys are like this magician. All right? It's like you want to know. You want to know the dark and you want to know the light. You are very strong people. All right? At the core, you're very strong people. You are probably people who have battled darkness quite a bit in your life, I sense. You are people who probably might have been taken advantage of in the past, manipulated, pushed around, not understood, all of those things. I feel you've gone, pile three people, you've gone through a lot of darkness in your life, I sense. But you are people who emerged out of the darkness as the magician, because now you know the price of darkness, the experience of darkness, and so now you can reach for the light. You are people who are manifestors now, because you have seen both sides of the coin, you have seen both sides of life. I sense, pile 3, that you guys are some sort of magicians or some sort of manifestors. All right, it's possible that it has taken a lot of soul work, a lot of obstacles and tough times and temptations, addictions, overcoming all of that to come to this energy of rising above. All right, you are people who are extremely strong at the core. All right, now, that is what makes you guys captivating. All right, I am seeing with these two cards, I am captivating and devil. This is actually a very beautiful devil, to be frank, very attractive. I am seeing that, you are people who are very attractive to people. There is a quality which is almost magnetic about you people. Because I guess, because you have gone through so much in life that you kind of exude this aura of strength. You are arresting, captivating, magnetic, and very I don't know, I sense people are very attracted to you. People think of you as someone who can magically transform their lives, and that's why they come. And I also sense that you are the magician. You are somebody at the core who has the ability to transform people's lives, almost like magic. All right, I am seeing this as the core card here. It is also a major arcana card here. So this is definitely you having at the core the energy to transform people's lives. All right, now this is something I'm hearing very strongly. With the Queen of Cups and the Star Mother card, I sense that you guys, there is a feminine energy here. Okay, I'm sensing divine feminine powers here with the Queen of Cups and Star Mother. It's possible you are star seeds. It's possible you are bonded to Mother Earth. And there is something about the divine feminine energy in this. Okay, I sense from this pile that, you guys are very intuitive people. You are extremely intuitive, extremely nurturing. Now, when I say that you have an ability to transform people's lives, I sense that, you have some sort of divine knowledge, because magician is, as above, so below. So it's possible you have some sort of divine knowledge that you channel to people and to get them out of this devil energy. I'm seeing a very strong sense of you being, transformers, people who are revolutionaries, people who probably affect people on a large scale, on planetary levels. So I am seeing that you guys have some sort of profound wisdom, maybe from your star seed origin, maybe from your um, connection to source, maybe from other planets, other dimensions, whatever it is. You are connected, to some ancient and divine knowledge. That knowledge kind of brings in some sort of magic, which transforms people's lives. I sense, and I sense it's in a very core way. You don't do it. I sense with the Queen of Cups and Star Mother, you might be people who don't do it in a very cataclysmic way or something like that. There's a very beautiful, gentle, nourishing quality. It's possible you guys are people who don't even have to say anything. It's just your energies that kind of transform people. You are like magicians. I mean, it's almost like whatever energy field that you emanate, it sort of transforms people. It kind of makes them come out of these limiting beliefs or patterns or attachments or stuck things, basically. You are people who don't have to do anything, just your energies are so healing, so soothing, and so powerful that it's almost like you are channels, right? You're channels for the divine. I'm seeing that. It's like you don't really have to do anything major. It's just that when people come in contact with you, their energies automatically ascend or cleanse or purge or whatever it is. And you don't even have to do anything. You just have to be gentle and very almost this person is almost like channeling divine energy through her hands. Some of you people might be healers, some of you might be counselors, some of you might even just be good friends to people. All right, might just be people who people like to come to just for advice. But any contact with you, I sense, transforms people. Any contact with you launches people into their own magician self. You are people who are, I'm hearing the word facilitators. You are facilitators of the light, right? I feel it's almost like, you light up the hidden parts of people. And that is the reason why people find you so attractive, so captivating, right? It's almost like people might not be able to get over you. You might be having people who come to you time and time again because you just have that energy. You just make people feel good. I'm really sensing that, and when I see the Star Mother card, I don't know, I'm just sensing something like a very old, ancient legacy. You are from a group of people who are probably very old, very ancient, very wise souls. All right? There is something called the Sisterhood of the Rose, and I am seeing this as that, but it could also be something like the Divine Feminine. You are connected to the Star Mother, you are connected to the collective Divine Feminine. And that's where you are channeling all your wisdom from and transforming people's lives. On a more mundane level, I sense you guys are also very attractive physically. All right, there is just an air about you. There is a very beautiful mix of, beauty as well as attraction as well as serenity. There is a beautiful mix of attraction and serenity is what I'm seeing. So it's almost like, there is this blending of opposites happening over here. There is probably you guys have a very good balance of the masculine and the feminine energies within you. So you are people that, people find very fascinating, I sense. There is one side of you which is so serene, like this lady here, almost angelic. All right, but then there is this side of you which is very attractive, very hot, very sexy as well. And this is what I'm seeing, like, this as above so below. So people are pretty fascinated by you, I sense, because you guys are extremely captivating. You are magicians, you are very strong souls at heart. You are souls who have struggled through various incarnations to fight the darkness, is what I'm seeing. You have struggled because you're very ancient souls. Your soul is made up of layers upon layers of learning, of lifetimes, of experiences, not just on the 3D on Earth, but of other planets as well. So you people are stalwarts. You're very ancient souls. You have had the experience of darkness, and now you're headed towards the experience of light. Because only when you know darkness do you know light. And that makes you magnetic, that makes you magnetic, because you are people who are connected to the core of the source energy, is what I'm seeing. You are magicians. You are people who can transform not only your lives, but you also are here on the planet to transform other people's lives as well. So it's possible you have a very strong mission, right? And I feel that you guys your mission is to transform this darkness that people are in into the light by gentle energies, and by becoming magicians, by transmuting energies, by combining the divine energies as well as your energies to bring about a different sort of planet, a different age on the planet, as a matter of fact. Because you are those rare few people who have the responsibility of bringing about the age of light from this age of darkness on this planet, I sense. Wow, okay, so that was very powerful. I don't know where that came from, but I had to speak. All right, so with that, I'm going to end pile 3. I hope it resonated. It was a little different in terms of topic, but I hope it resonated. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.